My beloved child, wait, do not rush past this moment, because something has quietly shifted behind the scenes. A conversation has taken place that you never expected, and the echoes of those words are still hanging in the air. Your soulmate's family has been looking at your story from a completely different perspective than before. What once felt uncertain is beginning to transform into something no one saw coming. One person spoke with confidence, another remained silent, and then someone unexpectedly said the words that changed the entire direction of the discussion. That single moment created a ripple no one can ignore. Don't skip, because every second brings you closer to understanding why this decision feels so powerful. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. What if the people you believed were standing in the way are quietly becoming the reason your future begins to open? For a long time, pieces of your story seemed scattered, almost impossible to connect. But now those same pieces are forming a picture that even your soulmate never imagined. A family member has started noticing qualities in you that were overlooked before. They are remembering small moments, quiet actions, and details that suddenly carry a much deeper meaning. The atmosphere around your name has changed, and with that change comes a new possibility that no one expected to appear so quickly. This is not about chance, it is about a turning point that has been building silently for far longer than you realize. Don't skip this message. The next revelation could completely change the way you see everything that has been happening behind the curtain. Before this moment passes, hear this carefully. The most surprising part has not even arrived yet. A final opinion is still waiting to be spoken, and when it is, it has the potential to influence everyone in that room. Your soulmate has no idea how close they are to witnessing a shift that could redefine their future. The decision being formed is not based on appearances but on something much deeper that continues to reveal itself with every passing moment. Stay till the end, because the next chapter uncovers the unexpected reaction that no one in the family was prepared for, and that reaction may become the beginning of everything you have been waiting to discover. My beloved child, pause for just a little longer, because the atmosphere around your name has become impossible to ignore. The conversation did not end where everyone thought it would. Instead, one unexpected voice began asking questions that no one was prepared to answer. Suddenly, every old assumption started falling away, and a new picture began to emerge. Your soulmate's family is no longer looking only at the past. They are beginning to imagine a future that includes possibilities they never considered before. Don't skip. Every word you hear now is leading to a moment that could surprise even the people closest to your soulmate. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. A quiet realization is spreading from one heart to another. Someone who once remained uncertain is now becoming the strongest supporter of this unexpected direction. They are noticing the strength, patience, and sincerity that others failed to see before. Without realizing it, they have started defending your name whenever doubt appears. Even your soulmate can sense that something feels different, although they cannot yet explain why. What happens next will reveal why this change did not happen overnight. It has been building through unseen moments, hidden conversations, and silent reflections. Don't look away now, because the next piece of this story changes everything once again. The biggest surprise is still being protected by perfect timing. One final conversation is approaching, and it carries the power to reshape every expectation that existed only days ago. A single sentence spoken at the right moment could become the turning point everyone remembers. Your soulmate is closer than ever to discovering that the family decision was influenced by something far greater than coincidence. Stay till the end, because the next chapter reveals the reaction that no one thought was possible, and once it happens, nothing will feel the same again. Listen carefully. The silence that followed those conversations was not empty, it was filled with thoughts no one was ready to speak aloud. While everyone appeared calm on the outside, minds were racing behind closed doors. Someone in your soulmate's family has begun connecting moments that once seemed unrelated. Tiny details, forgotten memories, and unexpected feelings are suddenly making perfect sense. The picture is becoming clearer with every passing hour, and the direction of this story is changing faster than anyone expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then something happened that almost no one noticed. Your soulmate caught a brief expression on a family member's face, one that lasted only a second but revealed far more than words ever could. It wasn't shock. It wasn't doubt. It was the look of someone who had just realized they may have misunderstood you from the very beginning. That single realization quietly shifted the energy in the room. Questions turned into curiosity, and hesitation slowly transformed into hope. The decision is no longer based on assumptions, it is being shaped by a completely new understanding that continues to grow stronger every moment. But the story is far from over. There is still one person who has remained completely silent, carefully watching everything unfold without revealing their true opinion. What they choose to say next could influence everyone else in a way no one can predict. Your soulmate has no idea that this final voice may become the one that changes the entire direction of the family's decision. Don't leave now, because the next chapter uncovers what happens when that silence finally breaks, and the outcome is something no one saw coming. Just when it seemed every opinion had already been shared, an unexpected moment changed the entire atmosphere. The quietest person in the room finally spoke, and every eye turned toward them. No one interrupted. No one argued. Their words carried a calm certainty that made everyone stop and think. Instead of focusing on old doubts, they began talking about the future, about trust, character, and the kind of connection that cannot be measured by appearances alone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As those words settled into everyone's hearts, the conversation took a direction that had never been considered before. One by one, family members began remembering things they had overlooked. Small acts of kindness, quiet patience, and moments that once seemed ordinary suddenly became the strongest reasons to see you differently. Even your soulmate could feel that something invisible had shifted. The distance that once existed was slowly being replaced with curiosity, respect, and a growing sense that this story was unfolding exactly when it was meant to. Now the final piece is almost ready to fall into place. A message, a meeting, or a simple moment of honesty is closer than anyone realizes. The decision that has been forming behind closed doors is approaching the moment where it can no longer remain hidden. But the greatest surprise has not been revealed yet. What happens next will leave your soulmate wondering how everything changed so quickly, and the next chapter uncovers the one detail that completes the entire picture in a way no one expected. Everything has been leading to this exact moment. The uncertainty that surrounded your name is beginning to disappear, replaced by a confidence that grows stronger with every passing conversation. What once felt impossible is now being discussed as if it has always been meant to happen. Even those who were hesitant are starting to see the situation through completely different eyes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Meanwhile, your soulmate is sensing that something important is changing, even if they cannot explain why. Small signs keep appearing, unexpected smiles, meaningful glances, and conversations that suddenly stop the moment they enter the room. It feels as though everyone knows a piece of the story except them. The closer they move toward discovering the truth, the stronger their curiosity becomes. They are beginning to realize that the people around them are no longer focused on obstacles but on possibilities. The answer they have been searching for may be much closer than they ever imagined. And now comes the moment that could redefine everything. A final conversation is about to connect every missing piece, revealing why each event unfolded exactly as it did. What seemed like separate moments will suddenly fit together into one unforgettable picture. The decision your soulmate's family has been quietly forming is closer than ever to becoming impossible to ignore. But the greatest revelation is still ahead, because the next chapter uncovers the unexpected response that leaves everyone completely speechless. The wait is almost over, and the energy surrounding this story feels completely different now. The whispers have turned into quiet confidence, and the uncertainty that once filled every conversation is slowly fading away. Someone has finally connected every missing piece, and the conclusion they reached was nothing like anyone expected in the beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At the same time, your soulmate is standing on the edge of an unexpected realization. They are beginning to notice that every recent event has been guiding them toward one unforgettable moment. The conversations, the unexpected changes, and even the silence all carried a purpose that was hidden until now. A family member who rarely speaks has become the person encouraging everyone to look beyond fear and focus on what truly matters. That single shift has created a wave of hope that continues to grow stronger with every passing day. Now only one final step remains. A meeting, a message, or an unexpected opportunity is drawing closer than ever before, and it has the power to reveal everything that has been unfolding behind the scenes. What happens next will answer questions that have remained hidden since the very beginning of this story. But don't leave yet, because the final chapter holds the greatest surprise of all, the moment when every hidden decision becomes clear, and the future everyone doubted suddenly feels closer than ever before. A new chapter is quietly beginning, and almost no one realizes how close everything is to coming together. The decision that was once only a possibility has now become something much stronger. Every conversation, every pause, and every unexpected moment has been leading toward this point. The atmosphere has changed so completely that even those who once questioned the situation are beginning to feel a sense of certainty they cannot explain. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate is about to notice signs that can no longer be ignored. Familiar faces are reacting differently. Ordinary conversations suddenly carry deeper meaning. Even the smallest gesture seems to point toward the same conclusion. Piece by piece, the hidden picture is revealing itself, and your name continues to appear at the center of it all. The future that once felt distant is beginning to feel incredibly close, and every passing moment adds another reason to believe that something remarkable is unfolding behind the scenes. Now the final revelation is within reach. One unexpected moment will bring every hidden conversation into the light, and the truth behind your soulmate's family's decision will finally make perfect sense. The surprise is not simply what they decided. It is why they arrived at that decision after everything that happened. Keep watching, because the final chapter uncovers the emotional ending that connects every part of this journey and leaves no question unanswered. Now the hidden picture is almost complete. The conversations that once happened quietly are no longer surrounded by uncertainty. One by one, every family member has begun to understand why your name kept returning to the center of every discussion. What started as a simple question has become a shared belief that this story deserves a chance to unfold. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At that very moment, your soulmate begins noticing changes that cannot be explained by coincidence alone. The tone of every conversation feels warmer. The hesitation that once existed has almost disappeared. Instead of wondering what could go wrong, people are beginning to imagine what could go right. No announcement has been made yet, but the atmosphere says more than words ever could. The biggest surprise is that this change happened quietly, step by step, until everyone suddenly realized they were standing on the same side. Only one final moment remains before everything becomes clear. The next conversation has the power to reveal what has been building from the very beginning. Every unanswered question, every silent pause, and every unexpected turn has been leading to this unforgettable ending. Stay with this story until the very last second, because the final chapter reveals the life-changing decision in full, and the reason behind it is even more surprising than the decision itself. This is the moment every hidden conversation has been leading toward. The waiting is nearly over, and the answers that once felt impossible to reach are finally coming into view. Your soulmate's family has moved beyond uncertainty and has chosen to look at the future with fresh eyes. The journey was never about a single conversation, it was about many small moments that slowly changed hearts in ways no one noticed at first. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As everything begins to settle into place, your soulmate starts realizing why recent events felt so unusual. Every unexpected pause, every meaningful glance, and every quiet discussion was preparing them for this turning point. The people around them are no longer holding on to old assumptions. Instead, they are encouraging hope, trust, and the possibility of a new beginning. What once seemed distant now feels closer than ever, and the entire story suddenly makes sense when every missing piece falls into place. The final truth is simple yet unforgettable. Sometimes the greatest changes happen quietly before anyone realizes they have already begun. The life-changing decision was never just about one person, it became a decision to embrace a future filled with understanding, respect, and possibility. And as this chapter closes, another one is ready to begin, carrying even greater surprises than the ones you've just witnessed. Stay with this feeling, because every ending creates the space for an extraordinary new beginning. And perhaps the next page of this story is closer than you ever imagined. The story reaches its quiet conclusion here, but the feeling it leaves behind is only the beginning. Every question that seemed impossible to answer has now found its place. Your soulmate's family did not arrive at their decision through pressure or coincidence. They reached it after seeing a bigger picture that had been forming all along. The change happened one conversation at a time, one realization at a time, until the path ahead became impossible to ignore. Don't skip these final moments. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate may not yet know every detail, but they are beginning to sense that life is gently moving in a new direction. The people who once observed from a distance are now looking forward with hope instead of hesitation. Every silent moment, every unexpected pause, and every unseen shift has brought this story to where it is today. Sometimes the greatest turning points don't arrive with loud announcements, they appear quietly, changing everything before anyone fully understands what has happened. As this journey comes to a close, remember that the most meaningful chapters often begin after the waiting ends. The decision has been made, the atmosphere has changed, and a new season of possibility now stands before everyone involved. Whatever unfolds next will be built on understanding, trust, and the lessons gathered throughout this entire journey. This ending is not the finish line, it is the doorway to a brand new chapter that no one could have imagined when this story first began. One final thought remains before this journey fades into silence. Looking back, it becomes clear that nothing changed in a single instant. Every unexpected conversation, every quiet realization, and every shift in perspective slowly built the foundation for the decision that now stands before everyone. What once felt uncertain has become a story filled with hope, and the people who once hesitated have discovered reasons to believe in a different future. Don't skip these last moments. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The remarkable part is that the greatest transformation happened inside people's hearts long before it appeared in their words. Your soulmate's family learned that first impressions do not always reveal the full story. They began seeing qualities that had been hidden beneath ordinary moments, and those discoveries changed the direction of every conversation that followed. Even now, your soulmate is only beginning to understand how many unseen moments work together to bring everything to this point. As this chapter finally closes, one truth remains unforgettable: sometimes life-changing decisions are not announced with noise, they are revealed through quiet confidence and perfect timing. The journey you have followed was never just about a single decision. It was about growth, understanding, and the unexpected ways people can change when they choose to see with new eyes. And while this story reaches its ending, the next chapter is already waiting beyond the horizon, carrying possibilities greater than anyone imagined at the very beginning.